Okay, we're recording. All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Team Find Your Fire Team Call. It is September 17th. Crazy that the month is already like halfway over. Oh my god. Okay, so just for time's sake, does anyone have any recognition? Well, I have some recognition now. Kylie is halfway to Emerald, and once she gets Preston signed up, she will be Emerald. And let's see, Jenna just had a coach today that was gonna upgrade. She's a challenger. She's gonna upgrade to a coach, which would make Jenna Emerald. So we might have 2 Emeralds popping by Thursday. I'm excited. And recognition for Abby for running her half marathon, getting first in her age group, beating her record. Like, I love, like she said it best, like when she sent me a message. She's like, who says you can't train for a half marathon, do lift for, go to work and school all at the same time? I'm like, hell yeah. I loved it. Okay, so I don't have a Success Club board. I'll probably do that Thursday, but that's my recognition. Does anyone have anyone else that they want to shout out? Could be yourself too.
I mean, I'm happy with being on today, so.
I know, so exciting. Exciting things happening this week. Okay, so yesterday on the Root to Rise team call, I heard you guys talked about more like, was that like the whole time you kind of talked about like Instagram and that stuff? Okay, so we're coming up on the last 2 weeks of the month. So like I had mentioned on Sunday, now is the time to focus your posts, and you guys have been doing good, like awesome so far. Your posts towards coaching parts of, you know, like this business and, sorry, words are hard. Talking on your stories and in your posts about the business side of this and how this is a job and this is a business and the daily activities that you're doing and how you're fitting them into your day, and just showing how you do this while you're living this other, you know, whether you're a student or have a job or whatever, how you're fitting it in and how awesome it is that you're able to do that and earn, you know, an income. Like Kelsey, when you like said the other day that you had a deposit from Beachbody, like talk about how amazing that, you know, that felt, you know, like no matter how big or small it was, like what is that helping you do? And just little things like that, you know, your personal development and how that's you. Oh God, what just happened? Something just popped up. How that's a part of your day and how that's like what that's doing for you. And team calls, you know, talking about our meetings that we have every week and what you love about them, what you learn, or, you know, things like that, and what you feel they're helping you do. And so make that a priority, definitely getting those posts and talking on your stories. Like I know that's very intimidating at first, but you only get better at it with practice. And so talking about this stuff on your stories, because people are watching stories more than they are looking at posts. So we'll do the coach sneak peek. Like I said, starts next Monday. So you can start talking about that now and like getting at least like a list of names of people who are interested. And just to kind of give a little outline, if you haven't been in it, what it is, it's just 3 days of, I have videos that I recorded a while ago, and I'm planning on updating them like every couple of months or so. But what I like to do is have you guys talk in there too, because, you know, the people that you're adding in there, it's more meaningful if they're hearing it from you as well, what you love about it and different things like that. So we'll probably have, you know, kind of some sort of like sign up on what you guys want to talk about or when you want to talk, like we did last month, because that will really help with your potential coaches and getting them, you know, excited. So that is Monday, but you can be getting your names now. And I know I had mentioned this before, but I'll go through it about Linktree. You guys remember who was on the call when we talked about? I don't think I actually. Yeah, I did show it, I guess. So what you can do, especially for like the coach sneak peek, is so who knows what Linktree is or who knows how to work it? Kylie? Okay, we'll go through it then. Kind of. Okay, so since you can only have one link in your Instagram bio, a great resource to use is Linktree because you can link multiple links within it. I have nothing, like none of my websites pop up in my thing anymore because I had to clear all my data today, like my history, because why am I going to Instagram? What? Oh yeah, that was right. Sorry, I'm like, because the pumpkin friggin' spice wasn't. Abby, did you get yours? Oh wait, I can't hear you. Try now. You might be there. Oh no. Okay. I saw you said yes, so good. I'm glad you got them, but I don't know why I can't hear you. But yeah, it was a mess, and we broke the internet, and so I was like, we were all like clearing our history, clearing cookies, like trying to do anything to get it to like go through, but I just can't imagine what Carl Deichler was thinking when that happened. Freaking out. Okay. So Linktree. I don't even have this in my bio right now, so I don't even know what links I have on it. So this is Linktree and like the coach workshop. So this is the sneak peek link. So you can take the link from Facebook. Oh my God, look at her. That's Dallas's niece. Sorry. Okay, coach. See, Facebook is a black hole. Oh my God. Little brain. Okay, it's coach workshop. So this is where it is, and I'll delete, like, because everything's up, so I'll delete it. I hate when it's, like, paused on my face. So all of you are in here, right?
Yeah.
No, Abby, you're not. Kylie is. Chelsea. Okay. Now you guys are in there. So you can take this link and copy it, and then go to your Linktree and put it in there. So then when you're talking about the free coach workshop, then you can tell people to just go to the link in your bio. So you take this Linktree link right here, copy that, and then Instagram. Edit profile. You can do this on your phone too, and then right here where it says website, you put it there. So does everyone have their business page now? Switch to business profile. Okay. So website, you put it right there, the Linktree link. So then they will click the Linktree, and then it'll take them to this that has like the coach workshop on there. So then that will have them go here, and then it will have them request to be in the group, because there's like, I think I have some questions on here that like that people have to answer before they are like approved to be in the group. Let me see what I have. How did you find out about this group? So that's just a way to figure out, actually I should change that, because some people, so like the idea was that you say, you know, like who you found out about it from, you know, like this person's Instagram, but some people have been answering Instagram. I'm like, okay, not helpful. I need to know where you came from. So who did you find out about this group from? And then I'm gonna ask, are you because sometimes there are coaches that want to be in it. Doesn't make sense. Okay. So yeah, so you put the link there and then talk about it in your stories and on your Instagram posts. And then they can go to that link and they can request to be in the group, and then their name will pop up and I can approve them to be in there. I probably won't approve any, so like if they're asking you, I won't approve anyone probably till Sunday, just to kind of keep track. Because there's still people that are in here that were just like in the group in the past and never did anything with it. So I just leave them in there so they can continuously see the posts until they want to remove themselves. Because then maybe they'll change their mind. Okay, so that is Monday. So then I kind of wanted to talk about, I think Emma had posted these, about invites for coaching. So I'm going to stop sharing this real quick and just talk for a second. Okay, so when you are recruiting for challenge groups, you are, talking in your stories and everything about making your health a priority and all that, and looking for people who maybe are wanting the same thing, or are not in a workout routine. And so you go with your invites about like, do you want to do this with me, this program, da-da-da. So your invites for coaching now, you're looking for people who you feel like you would, basically, who do you want on your team? Like, just picture your future, like, vision for what you want your team to look like, and so I think someone had said this to me one time, like, as a way to think about it, like, think years ahead. You're planning like a team retreat to celebrate your team, and you're going to whatever destination, and all of your team is arriving that weekend. Like, who are you surrounded by? What kind of people? Are they people who just like to hang out in a cabin? Are they people who are social and you like to go out and do things? Are they people who like to hike, or like, do they like to make tacos? Like, literally just like these weird little details, like, who can you picture yourself surrounded by? What do you want your team to look like? So then when you're on your Instagram and you're finding people who you want to invite, you're not just inviting anyone. Like, this is not the time to like be sending, you still want a lot of invites out there, but not necessarily like mass inviting, because like, this is selective. This is your team. And it's like, you don't want to be inviting people who you aren't going to vibe with, because they're going to, even if they do sign up with you and they think that, you're like going to be besties, and then they come on like a team call or something, then they think you're a weirdo, or like you just don't get along or whatever, because your personalities are not the same and you don't like the same things, then they're going to quit anyway. Like, you want the people who are going to stick around because they're like you and they want to work as hard as you, and you have things to talk about and you vibe. And so those are the people that you're looking for on Instagram. And those are the people that you're inviting. So maybe you already have these people in your mind, like your dream coaches, these people that you think are awesome. And it helps if they are already like pretty active on Instagram. That makes it a lot easier. Not necessarily like all my coaches were like active on Instagram a lot before they signed up. So it's not necessarily a requirement. Makes it a lot easier, and maybe they're more open to building a business on social media because they already like social media. So just little things like that, and seeing what they're posting about. And so that's kind of how you get your list. And so as you're like kind of going through Instagram or looking for your people, you're writing down these names of these people that you're attracted to and who you want to attract to your team. So then you have your list of, your dream coaches, and you're interacting with their pages, commenting and liking their stuff and asking them questions. So then they're prompted to, respond to you and interact, and you make that connection, whether these are people that you know or don't know. You're making that connection with them and getting your name, kind of getting your post on their feed. So then they see what you're about, and then they see your invite post, and they see you talking about coaching, and then maybe they're interested, They check out your page, and then they look at what you're into, and then they see that you're kind of alike, and then they might be more into talking with you about it. So then when you go to do your invites, messaging them. Let me pull up. There was a good one that I think they were coaching invites that she posted. Let me find them. Here. Okay. Where'd it go? Share screen. Okay. So here's some examples, and these are in the Root to Rise page. Emma posted them, so if you just like search posts from Emma, you can probably find them. So here's some examples of invites that you can do. And so maybe this is someone that you've invited to a challenge group in the past, you know, so then this is, you know, I missed each other past couple of months. Like that, I mean, that's something you can say if they haven't responded, you know, or if it's like, I don't know if you missed my last message, but really wanted to reach out about this opportunity or something. And so you were always on my mind. Personally, I mean, talk how you would talk, you know, like approach the invite how you would talk in real life. So personally for me, I probably would not say to someone like, you're always on my mind for a dream coach, because I don't know, someone who's not in the coaching world, like that might come off as like a dream coach. Like, I don't know. To me, like I wouldn't say that, but if you would say that, sure. But you then say something, you know, like we have this 3-day sneak peek group coming up where we break it all down on what I do and like how I'm helping pay off student loans or like pay for groceries or something, you know, like while being a student, but also I get to take care of my health and fitness and make a job out of it using social media. Like, and like if you see that they love social media, like I always see, like I love your vibe coming from your page. I see that you love, you know, like sharing your life on social media. Like I think that's awesome. And I think you'd be great at what I do, you know, like would you be interested in making a business out of it? So yeah, just like that, something like that. What's another example? Talking about you're taking on like a couple people. Yeah, and this is the way like I like to talk about it, is like a mentorship, you know, like I'm kind of getting the hang of what I'm doing, and so I'm excited to show other women that want to build a business on social media, like how I do what I do. And you can say, you know, like, I don't know if this is your thing, but I'd kick myself if I didn't ask you. Or like, I hope you don't mind me asking, I don't know if this is your thing, but I'm so excited about it and I wanted to share it and I love your vibe. And so was hoping maybe you want to hear about it or something like that. What is it? And also know that you may know of someone that could be a perfect fit and is looking for something. So I just have to ask, have you ever considered it? Like you'd be amazing. Yeah, like I kick myself if I didn't ask you. So yeah, let it, like, you know, kind of recognizing them, that you notice their page and that you notice that they are like saying, you know, like we have a lot in common, or like I'd love to get to know you better. And I think you'd be awesome at what I do. I have this sneak peek running next week. Would you want to join? People who follow you, you know, thank them for the follow and the love of my page. If they like a post, so like, thank you for the love of my page. Especially like this is a good time to, like, after a coaching post, going to the people who liked that post and saying, you know, like, thanks for the love of my page, or on my post about my coach sneak peek or post about coaching. Like, is personal development something that you are working on, or like, are you reading a personal development book right now? You know, like kind of talking about those things that are a part of coaching to find out if they're already doing the activities that a coach does. What else? So yeah, you guys can look at these and kind of word it how you would talk and how you think would resonate, you know, with your, okay, I need to grab my charger real quick. Ah! Jenna's Emerald! Yay! Well, it's not official yet until Thursday, but cool stuff. Okay. Hold on, let me grab my charger. I also right now have to charge my phone through my computer because Grace Ambrose, for those of you that know her, was here this weekend and she accidentally stole the little piece. So all I have is this. I woke up Sunday morning because she like had to work, so she left before I got up. And I was like, "Did you borrow my charger? I can't find the outlet thing or whatever." And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." Like, you little brat. So I have to charge it through my computer. Okay. Sorry. Get distracted. Does anyone have questions about anything so far? What do you guys feel like is going to be your biggest battle or obstacle with the next 2 weeks and like focusing on coaching more?
I think just getting people, because I have had the same people like my posts, but aren't really interested in actually joining or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of then getting that interest more into it, you know, or if I did send the invite out, if it's like, no, I'm okay, or just crickets.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just following up those people again. You know, if it's been like a couple. And that's the thing is like some of the people who maybe just invited to a challenge group like 2 weeks ago, and they didn't respond. Then I think that's totally okay to follow up now because you're inviting to something else. You know, it's not like you're sending them the same invite. This is like a different part of it, and they've been watching you for 2 more weeks, so maybe they would be more interested. You know.
Yeah.
Have any of you like had any coaching conversations with anyone yet? Like anyone asking you about it or seem interested or?
I had someone that I reached out to. Well, I thought I reached out to her on the 13th, but apparently Google doesn't like to send the emails after you send them. So I went back to my email and I'm like, what the heck? I could have swore I responded. So I messaged her and I was like, did I respond? Like, did you receive a response or am I losing my mind? And she's like, I thought you responded too, but I guess not. Maybe I'm losing my mind. And so like, we just like, we're like talking. So then I just reset like the email and I told her, you know, like I like see your posts and you do workouts, and she talked about like how she sometimes sets up workouts for other people, and I was like, well, that's awesome, you're already like really interactive with other people. So I kind of played on that. So I'm just waiting for a response from her, but she seemed really interested and like she really wants that accountability, and I told her that signing up as a coach was like the reason why I did that, for the accountability, and it's like helped me a lot.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting him a click continue to enjoy your unlimited. Okay. No. Oh, no. What? All right. Zoom gave me they're giving me a free trial or something on unlimited minutes. They're trying to tempt me to get the pro plan. Cool. So we won't get kicked off. Okay. So yeah. And you know, with me being like, working at a boxing studio, and I know Kylie teaches, and so people who you see on your social media who like to help other people with their fitness, you know, and they're already posting, you know, gym accountability, like when they're at the gym, like those are the perfect people. They're already doing what we do, like checking in on social media because we worked out. Like, so those are awesome people to talk to. And then people who do like teach fitness classes and stuff, like the way that I like to approach those conversations is talking about how much I appreciate the fact that I can, like, you know, they clearly love helping people with their health and fitness, but working at a studio or at a gym, you're geographically limited. And so I always talk about, like, I love the fact, like, I love having that personal connection, you know, in the gym and the group fitness classes. Like, I love the energy, but there's only so many people I can help. And so this is an awesome way to, like, on the side, help so many more people because I'm not geographically limited when you are virtually doing it, you know, and you're not creating workouts and you're not creating, you're just sharing what you're using. And so it doesn't take a career change, you know, for these people. Like, they don't have to give up their classes and everything, but it's just a way for them to help more people, because that's obviously what they like to do anyway. So that's how I like to go about those. When you see people who clearly like are already helping other people with workouts and stuff like that, it's like, think of how many more people that you could reach when you do it online as well, you know? So that's good. And I remember when I first started, and even, I couldn't even tell you like when I finally like bought in, to being comfortable talking about it. And like, if you feel uncomfortable, like inviting people to it and talking about coaching, then the problem is that you are just not fully invested in, like, there's something in your head and in your mind, and like, this is normal, like this happens, you know, like, but it's going to be really hard to invite people to the Coach Sneak Peek and talk about the business side of it if your heart is doesn't truly believe in what you're doing. And so if you feel like you're having these like doubts and everything, then it's like diving into your personal development to get over those limiting beliefs, you know, and kind of checking yourself. And it's like, why am I afraid to talk about this? I know how great this is. I know what it's doing for me. I know how it makes me feel. Like, why would I not want that for other people? So just kind of assessing where you're at with it. And it's so much easier after you realize that, like, I don't even care if people say no. And like, I know this is the greatest thing, and I'm so excited to build my team. My team's going to be amazing someday. Like, this is what all of you should be thinking. You know, you have this vision of who you want on your team. You're going to go find those people. You're going to invite them. And, because you truly believe in this. And there's going to be the people out there who do too, and who want to join you. And there's going to be people who you're forever going to have people who hate on it and, you know, don't believe in it and whatever. But like, those aren't your people. So the people who say no are not interested, or either not interested right now, and they may join your team later, AKA some of you, or they're just not going to be your people, you know? And so you just keep finding more. So at the same time as these invites and like looking for people every single day, you know, still growing your network, to find more people. You know, once you run out and the same people are liking your posts, like, you need to go be active in finding other people and finding, growing your network, and getting those people who, you know, attracting your tribe. But you're not gonna find the people who are interested in this if you're not talking about it. So that's why it's so important to be super talkative and active, these next, you know, especially this week, talking about it. Otherwise, you know, when you go to send an invite, they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Because they have no idea what you're doing or what you're talking about. You know, it's like, do you want to interested in what I do? Well, if you don't have any posts about it and you don't have any stories about it, they're going to be like, what do you do? And they're just immediately not going to be as interested because they have no idea. And so then you have to explain it even more, and it's just a whole mess. So that's why you need to have the backup, the posts and the stories to back it up. Okay. Let me see if there's any coaching prospects. Trying to see what other resources are in here. Oh, this would be a good one to look at. Oh, I haven't even looked at these yet. Should do that. So in the files, there's an email script. This was Ellen Trefkanta, who coached on Set Your Soul on Fire. Some email scripts for coaching. So check these out, change them up to your wording, but there's a short video. I think this is the video that I have linked in the Snoop group, probably. That Vimeo, like, what is Beachbody coaching?
Bluehost makes it easy to get your passion online.
What is this one?
You know, like actually doing the programs. So you get started with the challenge pack. It's the best deal. And then you can sign up.
Okay. Watch that. See if you like it. Otherwise, you could link the one that's in, like I said, the Snoop group, like in the document about coaching. There's the video in there. You could use that one. That's a good one too. And then add me as a friend, and then you can welcome you. So this is kind of where you could talk about the sneak peek. I'll add you into the sneak peek group. So if it's someone, so if you're talking to someone who doesn't have, or who doesn't go directly through the link and request, just send them the link individually, so then you know who they are, and then you can add them as a friend. So you don't like necessarily have to add them as a friend first, but send them the link and then like add them as a friend once you like find them on Facebook. So this talks about more about how the business works, and yeah, these are good. So definitely utilize these. So same thing when you're inviting to coaching, like you want, there's even some follow-ups. These are good. Yeah. Cool. I'm glad those are there. I didn't know those were there. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, get them over to email. Even if you're just like adding them in the group, get their email address, because then you can just be adding to your contact list. You always want to be collecting people's emails. And then always like make sure they're not already working with a coach, or like, because if they have a Beachbody, if they say they have Beachbody, just ask like, oh, are you working with a coach already? You know, some people aren't, and they just have the programs. Some people might be working, like have a coach technically. And you never want to like steal people from other coaches, but if their coach kind of like ditched off the face of the earth, then I say that's okay for them to switch to you, because that's just unfortunate. Okay. So does everyone kind of know what the plan is for this week and kind of what your focus needs to be and how to go about your invites, things like that? Yeah, you guys excited to build your teams? Whoop, whoop. I'm excited. Find Your Fire is growing. And you guys, your teams are growing. You know, you'll find your own personally sponsored coaches. And for those of you, this is just a random, but Jenna had asked me this today. So you don't get commissions from your coaches. If anyone's wondering like why you're not getting like money, if you have coaches under you, you get commissions from customers. Coaches, you benefit by volume, which ultimately pays off more in the long run, but you can't get that unless you're Emerald. So another incentive to get to Emerald as soon as you can. Okay. Was there anything else that you guys wanted me to talk about, or that you have questions about, need help with? Doesn't have to do with coaching or the sneak peek. It can be random. Nothing? So Abby, you finished left 4 at the end of the week? Your volume still doesn't work. That's so weird. Why? Oh, this doesn't have to do with your volume, so you can figure that out. But so my birthday's coming up, October 4th, and I was gonna post on the page that weekend. Well, that Saturday I'll be home and because I have my class reunion. But either like that Friday or Sunday, I was gonna see if anyone was like wanted to try to do a get together again and maybe have more people come or so. So if you guys are free, either Friday, It'd be like Friday night-ish. Or,
In Iowa City?
yeah.
Yeah.
I do it in Iowa City just because more people are around here.
Let me check my planner here. The 5th?
Or like that Sunday afternoon. Well, I might be doing something. Maybe Sunday night. I don't know. Abby, you want to fly down for my birthday? That'd be awesome. I always forget that she's so far away. I like forget where everyone's from, but most people are within the area.
I don't think I have anything, so.
Okay. I'll post in the group and see like what would work better for everyone.
Kelsey, I can swing by and pick you up on my way through Cedar Rapids.
But that would be
You come visit your old apartment.
Yeah, I'll check to see if you're in the same room as I was.
But I would love that as a birthday gift. Get people from coaches and clients together to hang out. What? So we'll see. We'll see if it'll work out. But yeah, I'm excited. That'll be a fun weekend. I have my 5-year high school reunion. Crazy.
I just had mine last weekend.
I know. I've been seeing like some other people from like Dubuque schools had theirs. I'm like, crazy. I don't even know who's going to show up to ours, but I have to do that. I helped kind of plan it, so gotta show up. Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll let you guys go. We can sign off for the night and get to work. Get lists of names to be adding to the sneak peek, get them the link, and yeah, that'll be going next week. So the how it'll work is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So then you still have like the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th to follow up with them and answer any questions. And so that's why I like to have a couple days after it's done. So then you can get them signed up and before the end of the month, to get to Success Club. And then eventually when we figure out a refined system for new coach training, that will be like starting at the beginning of every month. We just can't seem to get that streamlined. So that's in the works, in the process. But yeah, not top priority right now because I think you guys are doing good without it. So cool. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hopping on. Abby, I'm sorry that I couldn't hear you, but it's okay. We communicated a little bit. I don't know if she can hear me anymore.
Oh, she's back? Oh, she's back.
Oh, wait, I think that was I frozen? Oh, there she
Yeah.
We're just talking about you, Abby, and you can't talk to us. Okay, I'll let you guys go. Have a good rest of your night. Good luck. Let me know if you need help, and I will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.